Welcome to episode 4 of this Let's Play series. We're playing as the Ackdarians now with the preview version of Distant Worlds 2. My name is Daz Tactic and welcome to the channel. I hope you've been enjoying the series so far. Now we've got this disabled frigate, this pirate frigate. I just want to kill off as many of these as I can. Now I could have set up my ships to try to capture, but I've really got them built a different way. I've got these as mini carriers and they're trying to keep their distance. So we've got three of our carriers coming in. Now where the hell are they? Get them jumping off into a different location. Come on. Why does it go over there? Are we going to be able to engage with it? No, it keeps on. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm not doing anything. Now offer a gift. I'm going to keep on doing this one. I want to get on good terms with them until they invite us to actually colonize there. Can we see the... Then it goes off again. I don't know why it's doing that. It's strange. It sort of was doing that in the early days of the beta as well, a little bit. Now we don't really have enough yet. We're still building more destroyers. So I'll just wait for these to come. I definitely want to be defending what we have. So when there are pirate ships around, I do want to go after them. But they're not doing anything just yet. They're not really able to see that one. So I might as well bring this one in. Bring it in, bring it back. The fueling is actually still pretty good. There's nothing else really around here other than this area. And I do need to get into this area. I'm thinking I probably need to get a couple more. Let's just see if we can actually afford any more of these just yet. Just go to ship designs, whoops, not ship designs, ship construction, and go down to the destroyer carriers. And can I build them? Yeah, I can build one, I can build two, I can build three ultimately. Let's do that. Resort base, yep, we'll assign the order there. I don't think we may not have enough for that one. Let's just see how we're going with the... with our new ships. Yeah, there's the three new ones, and I want them to also then just join the first fleet. So let's wait for all of these. This will then be strong enough to take out that base, and that will be the end of the pirates. So that will be a good thing. Sorry about all the noise. I don't know if you can hear. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background. We've got very strong winds, but we've also got the some of our neighbours are moving out, and we're just sort of they're just getting mini skips and stuff. So just making a bit of noise. Okay, now this is a mining station by an escort. If we have a look at this one, it's going to do more damage against that than what we'll receive, I would think, over time. Now I could go and grab the first fleet to just go and actually no, there's two of them. Okay, first fleet, in you go guys. Actually there's 3 ships there now. So we need to move into this location. So we'll just move you there. We'll bounce in. It'll take a little bit of time to get there. So we do need to... Yeah, this will take. They'll probably be raiding this one before we finish. Now there's a Caslon planet, so we want to be on top of these if we can do it. That one's received no damage at all. We've got actually. This is interesting. We've now successfully carried out the mission to steal a territory map of the Mortal Empire. What that does is it gives us. It's not. It used to be in Distant Worlds that it was only where the colonies were, but now it's the actual everything inside the circle. So they're right here. So they're very close. So we sort of see a bit more over through this side as well. So anything that's inside their range, I don't know why that's not. Okay, they've got a Sluken group over there. And then 3 Mortal planets back over this side with fairly big populations, much bigger than ours. All right. Well, actually, now that we know that, what we can do is we can go to our characters and go to our ambassador. And I think we'd better just let's make him the Mortal Empire. So Yargan 5. So Framisk Yargan 5 is their capital. We'll transfer across to that one. So it's going to get there next year. Take a bit of time to reach there, but that will then start to smooth the waters between us and the Mortlans. Yeah, we've got all these scientists waiting for science station to be built, which is why we need to get our combat ships to wipe this out. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let's just unpause and let it go. Ah, there we go. The Erdtrust system. Show me, where is that? So that's in there. Great. Okay, so we can build another base in there. In that case, actually, it's not showing it there. That should have shown. Oh, hang on. It'll be. Is that? Ah, there we go. Erdtrust, and can't afford to build it. All right. So this one is trying to build that station there. This is why I have to get this fleet of ships across to them. These are on the run. We're on the move now to get back up to here. Yeah, it's probably already too late for this one. Yeah, it's already too late. They've got raiders on board. So they've now, they've actually raided our base and took a lot of money. We're down to half that now. Dismiss that one. New destroyer complete. Dismiss that one. We still have all the Caslon, which is great. So that's all still there. And as far as our ships are concerned, they are still all moving across there. But I think what we're going to do now is just get the first fleet, the mighty first, and we're going to move them over to here. And we're just going to go and patrol this, move to Alec 3. And we'll just sit there and wait. Now when it's here, it's probably going to be wanting to go off to here, and I may have to just micromanage that a little bit. So we want this base established. And then when all of the ships arrive, we'll then go after this one over here. So if I do grab the first, what I can do is, oops, hang on, let's pause, sorry. I can then just tell it what its tactics are. So the engagement range for this fleet, actually it's ships retain current role within the fleet, and I want ships reassigned roles within the fleet as needed, I think. Retreat when enemy strength 50% greater, that's okay. And engagement range will be do not engage at this point in time, or engage when attacked or nearby. Same location. I think that would be the one. Same location, which means it's just going to be really locally in here where they won't go into hyperspace. But that is use ship tactics instead of fleet. Use fleet tactics instead of ships. So this will be again same location. Cautious. All right, we're just setting up the rules of how these are going to operate when they get there. There we go, another destroyer on the way. Now, this will be a bit of an experiment to just make sure that they don't zip off until we're ready. Here we go. We're coming just at the right time. Escort. Where are we? Here we come. And all of their ships have arrived just when we've arrived. Fantastic. Okay, let's just go down to slow speed now. And we're just going to watch what actually happens here. So our ships are coming in. They will all have all their bombers and interceptors on board. Actually, this one's not. Actually, this one doesn't. Sometimes they don't pick them up, and then they've got to rebuild them, and that's a bit of a problem. Let's just keep this one at half speed. These are all coming in now. So they're now offloading their... Actually, this one didn't get all of its bombers and interceptors, and that one didn't either, unfortunately. Wow. That's a problem. Destruction ship is under attack. is trying to attack these. They're trying to use their defences against this. They're still trying to hit that one as well. That's the escort. If I can bring this one down, that will severely diminish what they can do. We've escaped. This frigate is taking a little bit of damage. Eventually we'll have even more coming in. Okay, I've got more bombers and interceptors from this one over here. That's good. And you've also got half of yours on board. Let's keep on going this way. Yeah, we've damaged most of them. This is good stuff. So our bombers are now attacking all sorts of, like both of these craft. This one is disabled, so that one's not going to last long. We've still got this one coming through, and we still have other bombers now coming in behind that as well. So all of their ships, all three of their remaining ships, are in a bit of pain here. That one's going to blow first. I think that frigate, and then we've got another 2 escorts. This one's been disabled, so we've disabled both their ships. If we can get this one, we've essentially then destroyed what we know of all of their different forces. This is nice. This is working well. Hitting it with missiles. We've still got the various small craft, the bombers, blasting away. God, it's a beautiful looking game. That's where's the other one gone? So this one's disabled as well. That'll now be taken out. I think one of their escorts might have gotten away. Let's have a bit of a look and see. Oh, that's one of ours out there. I don't know, maybe we destroyed it. Anyway, that one's they've all been destroyed. All right, well, let's just come back through. What I will do is we'll just go and manage the fighters and just retrieve all bombers, retrieve all of those as well. And we do have to micro this a little bit. Oops. Retrieve all interceptors. They didn't have any bombers left. That one only had interceptors as well. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So the Mighty First. That one has taken some damage, but it's coming back in for a bit more. Let's just go after this one now. So we'll now launch all the bombers. Yeah, off they go. Yeah, how long before that one tries to make a run for it? We've got the missiles coming in now. Comes the bombers. It's got nowhere to go. Excellent. These little small craft going in for it. Okay, well, that was 4 of them, I think. Or was it only 3? It might have only been 3. Just grab all of their ships. Actually, I'll just grab them individually because we will need to go and just start to pick up some of this stuff. Reactor core, that'll be good. You can just pick up a bit of research from these areas. Let's move them in. Right, unpause. Let's get back up to normal speed. Not finding much just yet. Now the bombers are all coming back on board, which is good. Not all of them. Now we're seeing them sort of flying back in and coming back on board again as well. They're now moving off to join up with that one. Come on. You all need to get out of here. Retrieve. Get that cargo container. In the meantime, retrieve everyone. Okay, it looks like everyone's now back on board. So that one's ready. We've still got a few interceptors floating around. Whose are they? Do they belong to? I really need them all on board to be able to. Yeah, there we go. That was the one. Now, do we have everyone? Yeah, that one's coming to join them. All right, so we need to build this one up. Now, at the moment, they're not doing anything, and we've given them the order not to go off hunting. So they're just floating around in here while this thing works. Now, there shouldn't be anything else, really, once this is all done. So another bit of hull plating in there. Yeah, we've got even more stuff over this side, hull plating. A lot of debris. It's in the... not sure where the other one is. It's a bit hard to spot it. Hull sections. Yeah, we'll just go and grab them. Yeah, what have we got in through here? Yep, assigned mission. Definitely get that one as well. Now we've got 8 ships, and we just want to make sure that they've got all the fighters. Build MS1, assign mission. And this is working well with the overrides now, with just telling them to not go hunting. That worked incredibly well, actually. I like seeing this because it means that it used to be quite difficult to sort of get things to work the way you wanted them to in Distant Worlds universe, but that is looking very, very solid. All right, now we've got a fair few. Are we ready to go in yet? Okay, we've now got the research station. Just going getting more mining stations. And what we need to do here, first of all, let's have a bit of a look and see. We've got 94, 8 ships. So what's 8 times 16 is equal to 128. All right, so we need to wait until we see 128 there, and then we'll go after the main station. That one's just, that's picking up the hull sections and stuff. It'll just automatically do it. Ours won't automatically go and do that. Right, so what we need to do, characters. We've got 2 scientists. Yeah, that's already transferring, great. They're both transferring out that way. I only need one of them out there. Now the other research station, you can't afford to build. Oh wow, we're miles behind in cash flow. Okay, so we're just going to wait now for that to catch up. It will eventually catch up. It's going to take some time though, I think. Yeah, now the reason we can build the mining stations is that they come out of a different set of money. They come out of the private enterprise as far as the money is concerned. It's just our resources they have to then go for. See what happens to this over time. That's better. Yeah, so it's coming positive. Even though it's negative here, the private enterprise is still selling things as well. This is really more just an indication of how the colonies are going. And so at the moment, there's a bit of a drain on colonies and maintenance of our ships and things like this. But But the private enterprise is now starting to build more things, and that's going to then pay dividends for us. Now, number 1, how are we going? 96, still got a little way to go. Let's just leave them where they are. They're not going to go blasting off to there, which is good. This thing's still waiting back there. We've severely damaged them, which is fantastic. I won't have any money to try to pay these guys. I would like to get them into the Empire. Now, how are they going as well? They're furious with us. Oh, hang on, that's the pirates. Displeased. Yep, so they're troubled by our strange alien ways, but overall, we do have the ambassador there. Yep, so that's okay. I mean, eventually we'll go to war with them, but I just want to make sure I'm able to really do a good job of the war before we go and do that one. These guys absolutely hate us. 100 now. A little bit longer, and then we'll have all of the craft built. So what happens with them? It's a bit of a bug at the moment. I think it will be fixed hopefully by launch, but if not, they're aware of it. Is that is it essentially you'll sort of see that there's like craft that are just sitting on the outside here, just almost like just ready to go, and that's fine. But then when they go into hyperspace, what's supposed to happen is, in fact, I'll just make sure that one does have all of its fighters on board. Yeah, it does. But that's fully decked out, ready to go. But sometimes they get left behind, in which case they arrive at locations. Like it can look like they've got everything you need, and then all of a sudden you arrive at a location and you've got no one on board, and we really can't have that. Just missed that one. 101. So it's just a slow process with those. Now that's probably enough to take out that base, but I just want to make 100% sure that I do it with everything we've got. We've got other little monsters around the place as well, but we won't worry about that. We'll just get our local security sorted first. Now if we go to targets as well, like we've got enemy targets. Yeah, they've got a first defence force somewhere. We could certainly take that out if we had to. These platforms we can't do. Proposed gift. Oh, here we go. We're back up into here again. Yeah, we'll just keep on doing that because I really do want this system. I want them actually in the system, in where we are. They do accept our gifts, which is, I mean, it's going to cost us a bit, but over time, it will pay off. Yeah, that's the base we want to go after, which is the strength is a lot more than what we are, but with what we have, we'll do okay. And we're seeing a lot of other groups inside the Mortal and Territory. Yeah, and Jubat, of course, we do want them. So it's not highlighting that little frigate that's sort of sitting back out there. I can't really sort of go and grab that one. 105. Slowly getting there. I might just speed up time again, just while we wait for stuff to happen. We may lose some of these destroyers taking out that pirate base, and in fact, the pirate base is no longer really a threat if we've been able to kill off all of their ships, and I think we have now. Build another research station. Yeah, there we go. Good. That's what we want to be doing. The more research stations, the better off. The more quickly we'll be able to research. So that's important. In fact, now that we've got the second one, I could go and split my research up, but. Look, I'll let it just continue on. It's not super critical that we get the new reactor. We can sort of just let everything start to sort of build itself up. We're seeing like good freighter now transport. Here we go to new general. That's fine. Probably won't really be using generals that much. There's a different sort of ship, unknown ship that looks like a Boscaran or let's just look at the flags. Actually, no, that will be. What is it? The other reptilian group. Harkonnen? No, it's not the Harkonnen, that's Dune. forget what they're called. Okay, discover new resources. This is, yeah, that's fine. And unknown items detected at Nemes. Okay, that's fine as well. Nearly there. Getting close. This is good, actually. Even this, like, all the cash flows coming good. It's all looking very, very healthy. What we might have a quick look at is there any other locations that we really want to be sort of working on, like the different mining locations? You know, what is it suggesting? Oh, I can't afford to build it. Okay, the private economy looks like it's collapsed. Have a quick look and see. So we've got a little bit of money, but they don't. So they've actually gone backwards. All right, so here we go. We've got ourselves the Library of Sukuru, which is back in through here. Actually, yeah, we were trying to find that one, but we haven't. I've only just got there now. So we've discovered the Library of Sukuru, an ancient ruins from a lost civilization at the volcanic moon of Nemes in the Sukuru system. Surveying from orbit indicates that the ruins sit on a small rocky island that grows from the surrounding ocean of bright molten lava. Should we investigate? Yes. And pirate ambush. Okay, so here we go. As your survey team enters the ruins of the Library of Sukuru, they trigger a powerful galactic beacon. The beacon signals to a nearby pirate faction. They send a band of raiding ships to your location. Prepare to repel them. These ruins provide the following colony bonuses, so plus 3% colony development and plus 10% scenery. So we can create a resort base there ultimately. We can acquire scenery bonuses by building a resort base. There we go. To obtain the other bonuses, we should colonise the planet, which is not really worth it for us, of course, being aquatics, but we'll just dismiss that one. In fact, we'll dismiss and pause very quickly, have a quick look and see who we're up against. So who have they got? Is this going to be another batch of the same guys? Yep, the Ackdarian security. It's our old friends, I think. I think that's who they were called. Yep. So they've now picked up all of these new ships from this particular pirate, from where we are. So we're going to be escaping from here. Another escort, another frigate, another escort. So they will come back soonish, I would guess. They'll just go off and do their own thing for a little while. Let's just watch that as we go. We should escape there, no problem at all. It's be interesting where they end up going. I think I might take out their home base straight away. We're nearly there. And then who knows? Those ships may even take. Like, I'll leave it there. We've still got 10 ships left, but let's just go in after this particular base with this particular fleet. How are we going for time? Probably have to end up doing that next turn. I think next episode. Let's leave it there, and that will be. We'll see if we can actually do it with this number of ships. I think we'll be okay, even though the ratings, our strength ratings, is way lower than theirs. I still think we'll be good enough. So, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.